This is not over. This is not over. And we're going to introduce Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton. Thank you.
This marks the second year we are here to mark the second year without justice for Bijan and to demand justice for Bijan. Justice for Bijan. Justice for Bijan. Justice for Bijan. James and Kelly and the parents of Bijan, I am here along with my colleagues and all of these people to tell you that we do not intend to close the books on the shooting of an unarmed young man by federal police, and those books remain open today. Those park police are still on the force, so the books are still open. We have no word even on discipline for them, so the books are still open. The family had to sue just to find out what their names were. That's right. And shame on the U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia, Jessica Liu. She has refused to prosecute, but I am here to tell you, I hope you're not discouraged, because almost never do prosecutors move forward when an officer kills a civilian, and that's federal or state police. So we should not be deterred that she has not done what prosecutors always do when a civilian is the victim of a police officer. Most of the cases involving shootings end just like Bijan's. The difference is we will not let Bijan's case end right here. Representative Beyer, Representative Wexman, and I, no sooner had we heard the final disposition, have written to Acting Park Police Moynihan. We have demanded that a new set of police, the police who were directly involved, that the Department of Justice review the U.S. Park Police, and that the Park Police open an investigation. We ask that they consider personnel sanctions and even termination for the two officers in question. Why are they still Park Police? We are asking in our letter for the Park Police to review their own policies and practices on body and dashboard cameras. It was Virginia cameras that caught this. They don't have any cameras, and I'll have something to say about that. That they review vehicle pursuits of the kind that was involved in Bijan's killing, that they pursue the use of force, and that they report these investigations to the Gazars, to Congress, and to the public no later than December 5th, 2019. We're going to give them dates. We're not going to let them forget. This is a federal matter, and we're going to treat it as a federal matter. And there are written policies that were abrogated and that we will insist now be taken up. It is a violation of written park police policies, and remember, these were park police. That they should listen to these words: use deadly force only when necessary, defined as there's a reasonable belief that the person posed an imminent danger of serious bodily harm. There was nothing approaching an imminent danger to these park police, or that they can be justified in shooting a person who has committed a felony. There was no evidence of a felony. In failing to stop after a fender bender, Bijan did not commit a crime worthy of losing his life. We don't know that he committed any crime at all. Park police policy even discourages. This is in their own manual, using firing at a moving vehicle unless the officer is endangered or faces serious bodily harm. None of this applies to what happened to Bijan. Each of these officers, we now know, fired 5 shots. Bijan lost his life because he did not, even though he stopped when the police said stop, remained, but then moved again. Then he stopped yet again. What, were they tired of him stopping? So they shot him? Bijan posed no imminent danger to anybody, and certainly not to these armed police. Our fight is not over, and we are pleased that Virginia has at least indicated that it will look into the matter. We hope that the Gojar family will take it as a sign of progress that the effort by Congressman Beyer and me for body cameras at the federal level is making progress. And it is making progress because we have pressed this matter for Bijan. Federal authorities before this had actually barred local police from participating jointly, barred federal police from participating jointly with local police if those local police carried body cameras. Who ever heard of such? Body cameras is best practices. Almost 50% of local police in the United States today use body cameras directly. As a result of Bijan's death, Congressman Bauer and I met with the federal police and pursued the use of body cameras by federal police. Now, I am pleased to announce that beginning this month, beginning in November, there is now a pilot program to use body cameras when federal police serve warrants or are engaged in other arrest operations. We believe their effectiveness has already been shown. There is no doubt that justice for Bijan is a reason that these body cameras are going to become federal now. Justice for Bijan, justice for Bijan.